Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Political walruses rolling in the sea of sewer water. Not rolling in it, wallowing in the sea of sewer water. That is the occupation of that side of the House. Mr. Speaker, what we see today, yet again, is the Labor Party jumping into the gutter at every opportunity that is presented to it. This, Mr. Speaker, is a political exemplar of the stark differences between the two sides of the House. This side of the House focused on taking New Zealand forward, on lifting our economic game, on lifting wages, totally focused on that. And I'll be talking about that plan. That side of the House wallowing in a sea of sewer water, personal agendas, attacks on party. That's what that side of the House is. Whenever there's an opportunity, whether it be Richard Worth digging dirt on John Key throughout the election, sending people to Australia to dig dirt on personalities, that's the agenda of that side of the House, Mr. Speaker. This side focused on taking this economy forward, taking the country forward. This side of the House, plenty of opportunities to dig the dirt, to go after the Chris Carters, the Shane Jones when that was presented. We had opportunities in the general debate to talk ad infinitum about how the difficulties that they'd got themselves in. Did you hear anything from this side of the House? No. Not a bean. Did you hear us calling debates, urgent debates about Chris Carter or Shane Jones? Nothing. We are focused on an agenda of taking this country forward while that side of the House is in a sewer, and the sooner that they realise they need to get themselves out of the sewer, people in New Zealand actually might start listening to what they're saying. So what I'm going to do is use the rest of my opportunity to talk about lifting New Zealand's game, because that's what I'm interested in. I want to talk about a plan, an amazing plan led by this Prime Minister here that is taking this country forward in leaps and bounds. And it's a 6-point plan, Mr. Speaker. It is a growth-enhancing tax system. Absolutely fantastic. Better, smarter public services. Lifting education and skills through this wonderful minister down here, Anne Tolley, who's doing a fantastic job around the country. I'm seeing parents, teachers get on board with that national standards. Absolutely magnificent. Boosting infrastructure. There's a fourth part of that plan, because part of our plan, and we're seeing a rollout of infrastructure around the country. Absolutely magic. Better business innovation and an ambitious trade agenda. I'm back in Hawke's Bay listening to the sheep and beef industry. All of a sudden they've got options for getting their lamb overseas. One of the guys told me the other day they'd actually turned Sainsbury's down because they had other options in other markets now. Absolutely magic. Lifting the game for our economy. And the sixth part of the plan, cutting red tape and regulation. So, Mr. Speaker, here we are on this side of the House with a plan to take the economy forward, to lift the game, and on that side of the House they continue to wallow in a sea of political sewer water. That's them, and there is Mr. Mallard swimming through that sea of sewer water. Mr. Speaker, I rest this side of the House the case. We're here for the economy, for the people of New Zealand, focused on the things that matter to hard-working Kiwis. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.